Hello there. Good afternoon and happy Friday. If it's Friday, you know what that means. It means it's Fashion Flair Friday, and today is April 22nd. So I was off last week. I had a wonderful time with my family, with my brother, my sister. Let's see, two daughters, a son-in-law, three grandsons, friends from Virginia, friends from Los Gatos. So we had a wonderful celebratory weekend and just a lot of fun. And of course, the Easter Bunny came, and the egg hunt was successful for the boys, and so it was a favorite time. I love this time of year. Spring is sprung, as I always say. So this is the time of year that I'm always reminded that casual chic in our wardrobe is really important to think about, especially for those of us that have a pretty relaxed lifestyle. And that could mean that we are retired. It could mean that we are solopreneurs and we're working from our home offices. It could mean that we are, volunteering in our community. It could mean that we're going into the office, but the office would be a pretty casual office. And so I wanted to talk about the things that I think are really important to have in a wardrobe to really meet the casual lifestyle that you are living today. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you some things and demonstrate some things that I went through my closet and said, these are the things that I just know are really important to me. So let's begin with let's begin with t-shirts. Okay, so t-shirts and easy knit tops, let's call them that don't cling to us. Okay, remember this group is for women that are 50 and better. And so at 50 and better, we don't want things that are grabbing onto us and catching in places that we may not want people to take a peek at. So, having t shirts and easy knit tops that really do flatter us and look a little fancier than the plain old t shirts of, the Gap kind of a thing. So, let me show you a couple examples. So I want them, as I mentioned, to just be a little fancier. Now, that can be in terms of the fabric. And this particular fabric, so this is an Eileen Fisher t-shirt. I've had it for quite a number of years. It's in my eye color, so I can wear it all the time. And you notice it has a little bit of sheen to it, a little bit of shimmer that's actually woven right into the fabric. I can wear it very casual, or I can definitely dress it up. But you can see it looks like a t-shirt from a distance, doesn't it? Yes. Now you have to choose your own neckline based on, your upper chest here and whether you want to, how much you want to show. But I will say for those of us that do have a fuller bust, t-shirts that have a lower scoop like what you have here, or t-shirts that have a V-neck are really a great cut for our bodies. Now here is another example of yet a black, very casual. This is a fabrication that's a nylon and a spandex and a lycra in it. So it has a lot of give to it. And I think give is, again, very important for what I think is all about comfort. So when I ask clients, okay, tell me some of the words that you want to describe your style. One of the words that always comes up inevitably is comfort. I want comfortable. I want to be comfortable. And what I explain to them is that comfort isn't a style word, it's a condition of satisfaction. So all of us want to be satisfied and happy in our clothes, and comfort is certainly when we hit that 50 and better, we definitely want to be comfortable. So, t-shirts are very, very important in the wardrobe. You can see very basic, but a little more refined than what you'd classify as a plain old t-shirt. So, have those in colors that you love, that bring you alive, or have them in your neutrals that you can put them under colors that bring you alive. Okay, so the second thing is, being I have it right here, would be costume jewelry. So whether it's big and chunky or whether it's long and a little lean, but very on trend, have costume jewelry that adds flair to what is a very simple piece. And what is a very simple piece, as you can see here. So costume jewelry is really going to add the kind of the frosting on the cupcake, if you will. I believe that you should spend a good part, I would say, probably at least 40 to 50% of your wardrobe budget on accessories. That's how important I really believe they are. Now, when I talk about accessories, yes, jewelry is an important part, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, but also your shoes, your scarves, your handbags as well. So lump all those together in a classification called accessories and really look at, do you invest in accessories in your wardrobe? Because accessories are the one thing that can take very classic clothes and bring them into today. Okay? All right. Now, the other thing that I think is important to all of us with our casual lifestyle would be jeans. Now, I don't necessarily just mean blue jeans, they can be black jeans, they can be gray jeans, they can be royal blue jeans, they can be jeans that have a little sparkle on them. See, so you can have fun with your jeans and up level them from the standard blue jean or the light standard blue jean and really have a lot of fun with jeans. But I think what's important, certainly for me, at 50 and better, is that they have a flat tummy. We want things to smooth out the tummy. So we don't want the button. I don't want the button anyway. I don't want the zipper that just adds a little more bulk to my tummy. So I really prefer things that look like a jean, kind of a fake fly here in the front, but yet can be pulled up to my waistline and not be digging into my tummy. Now that may just be me because maybe I have a little too much flesh in my tummy, but again, at this stage of my life, I want to be comfortable. So have some fun with your jeans, and this is a perfect time to buy color. The royal blue jean I just bought a couple of months ago, and I also bought a kind of a Kelly green jean that is wonderful as well. So what I'll do is I'll take those and I'll pair white tops or black tops, excuse me, and have some fun with those. The other thing I would say is, I was going to say, in terms of jeans, personally, I don't think you can beat Chico's brand that's called So Slimming jeans. They do them in all different legs. They do them in a legging, they do them in a straight leg, they do them in a skinny leg. They're starting to do them a little bit wider. And I just find for the price point and for the fun of it, um, they're a great resource. So check them out and order a pair, go into the store and try them on and see what you think. Some of them are slip on, which I prefer. Some of them are not. Some of them are a button with an actual zipper. So see what works for you. Okay, now, so we talked about flat front jeans. We talked about t-shirts that are a little fancier than the plain ones. We talked about costume jewelry. And the other thing, if you want to dress up a little bit more and get away from the jean, well, then your trouser pants, whether they're a cotton or they're a wool blend pant, having stretch in them, I think, is really important. It gives us comfort, it gives us style. And the thing I just want to remind all of us is that we don't have to be in baggy clothes in order to be comfortable. So you can't see the pants I am wearing right now, but they are a knit pant that literally I live in because number one, they have a lot of give to them, a lot of stretch to them. They're comfortable. They're in a navy blue. I can dress them up, I can dress them down, and they keep me warm. Now, the other thing we could do is, let me grab another pair here. So we could do something with a pattern as well. But you can see that this has a lot of stretch and a lot of give to it. And so, can you imagine? They're very easy to sit in all day. If I'm sitting at my desk, they're easy when I'm in a client's closet and I'm stooping down onto the closet floor and getting up and so forth. So there's a lot of give. So for me, this is a comfort pant. This one I think came from J. Jill. I love J. Jill pants, just like I like Chico's pants. I think for our casual lifestyle, the price points are great, the options are great, the fit's pretty darn good. So I encourage you to take a look at them. All right. And then also I'll talk about shoes because I think shoes that are comfortable for me right now, it's the most important thing. I'll tell you, I cannot wear anything over about a 1 inch heel. This is about it for me right now. Do you see? Small, small heel. But what a cute shoe this is. This is an Eileen Fisher shoe. It's a suede. It's kind of in my hair color, isn't it? The lighter part of my hair color. And I love the little ankle strap. So for me, this serves as kind of my dressy shoe. And I can do this in other colors as well. For those of us that have a slim ankle, and maybe even a narrower foot, this little ankle strap really helps keep the shoe on the foot. So for me, this is a shoe that I can be in all day and be very comfortable. The other shoe that is very much on trend right now is the loafer. Okay. So I chose to get loafer with a little chain on the front, kind of a little bit trendy, but I thought how fun to do these for a couple of seasons. And because they're in patent leather, they can go a little dressier, but they can still be very casual. And I could take them with my jean, roll up the cuff, and do, a loafer look with my jean. So that's another on trend sort of look that you want to see whether you can adopt. Now, if you have short legs, I'm going to say that's not going to be a good trend for you. So those of us that have a little longer leg can go ahead and break the leg with the cuffing and then do a contrasting shoe. The other shoe that I like on some people, I don't like it on myself, is the sneaker. I mean, everybody is doing sneakers, 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 and all kinds of different fabrications and patterns and colors, and very cute. I'm not a sneaker wearer. This is about as close as I come to sneaker. This is also an Eileen Fisher, done in a black suede, but again, kind of has that sneaker soul to it, which gives me a lot of comfort as I'm running around and zipping around. And the way you close up these ankle strap is you just zip them up the back. Okay, so it keeps the heel confined, and sometimes I like that heel being confined, especially as we go into the summer and our heels get a little rough and a little, you know, crusty. So if you haven't had a pedicure, having a shoe with a heel in it is, or a back heel enclosure is really important. The last thing I want to just say is that there may be some of you that are transitioning. Maybe you're still working and you are beginning to transition. And so that means you're probably going to be looking at your closet and going, gosh, do I need all this stuff that I used to wear to work? Maybe suits, or maybe, a lot of blazers, or whatever the case may be. And what I want you to think about is think more about, are you 50 to 75% now casual and only 25% business or formal? Okay, well, then that's how you want to design your wardrobe. To really, the percentage of pieces in the wardrobe should really fit the percentage of time that you're spending in your life. So I put a blazer jacket up here, and I just wanted to show you that I could take a blazer jacket, I could pair it back with a jean very nicely, very casual, a little, more business oriented. And I can go ahead and really pair the two together so as to not have to throw that jacket away, which is a lovely jacket, but to be able to pair it now with something else. So whether it's going to be paired with a navy blue pant or with this gray pant, or whether it might even be paired with this cute pattern pant, which you can't see, of course, from a distance. Or I don't think I showed you these. Did I show you these? Yeah, I did. But even, taking this into maybe out to dinner because it's got the little sparkles on them in the front, and putting that back to this jacket and then changing out the scarf and the jewelry, you see how you can take your casual things and blend them more with the dressier things as well. So I hope that, let's see here. Hey, Jody, how are you? Good afternoon, Darla. Oh, thank you. My hair pulled back. Well, you know what? I washed it this morning, and when I wash it, it's like wild and crazy. So it was a pin it back today. So I'm glad to see you here. If either of you have any questions, please. Hi, Patty. If you have any questions or any comments, please don't hesitate. I couldn't see you. Says it said that there was nobody on live, but there you are. So Diane, hi, great to see you too. Thanks for joining me. So I hope this has given you a few ideas, and think about ways that you can pair things in your closet. So remember again, making sure that you've got those dressier t-shirts because of the fabrication or um, the fabrication or the patterning or the detail on the t-shirt. You're going to think about your costume jewelry, and do you have some really fun pieces? And I want you to think about fun pieces that aren't always neutral. So, you can see here I've got color on, and the color is working back with the color in the caftan or the kimono. So think about, do you have some fun colors in costume jewelry as you go into the summer months? Then we said the flat front jeans. We said the pants, the cotton or the wool blend pants that have stretch in them. And then some really great shoe styles that are going to work for you and your foot. So those are the things that I think are really, really important to have. So go back into your closet, really assess these items and see how well equipped you are. And if you're not, or you find that there's a little hole, by all means. There is one other thing that I could add here. So a finish piece in the wardrobe is, some finished pieces. So for me, a kimono is a fun finish piece. It just kind of finishes off my outfit. But this would be a finish piece, kind of that, third piece, I call it. And the other thing that you could do would be, how about a jean jacket? And I know that a few of you have jean jackets in your closet because I've seen them. So, let's say that I've got, my navy blue t-shirt on. I've got my navy blue pants on. I've got my little jean jacket on. And one thing I can do is certainly leave this necklace, but I can take a very colorful scarf, and we all want colorful scarves this time of year, and simply tuck it inside and let that little bit of color just pop out and pop through. So you see how very simply I can change my look by changing one outerwear piece or one finished piece that changes the feel and the mood of everything, the whole look. So that's it for today, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired to go back into the closet and take a peek at how well equipped you are for the upcoming season. And the tips that I've given you today really apply year round. All the color that I would love to see in my clients' closets, of course, now is a perfect time to be buying color because spring and summer are our colorful seasons. So, with that, I will see you back here again next Friday for another edition of Fashion Flair Friday. Take care. We'll see you again soon. Bye bye.